Hello everyone, I'm the Raptor Lord. Thank you so much for coming back, and today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite I'm going to be showing you some of my top 5 favorite flying machines, starting with number 5, the Line Digger. The Line Digger specializes in digging very deep lines, and it can be very useful in removing large amounts of land fast. I'm going to remove this flying machine here. I have a schematic of it, which I apologize, but will not be available for download because I don't know how to do that yet. I'm going to update the observer on the back, and we'll see how much this can do. As you can see, the Line Digger has lots of TNT dupers and digs a 3 TNT wide trench. It's very fast at digging, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to render because everything's bouncing all over the place. But it's a very cool flying machine, and I really like it, although you can't stop it. I mean, you can stop it, but once it's stopped, it's finished, and you need to build a new one. But other than that, excellent flying machine. I don't know who built this one, otherwise I'd give them credit. But excellent flying machine design, and I might actually use this one in my Removing the World challenge on Origin Realms. Just gonna stop it. At least it comes to a smooth stop and doesn't all blow up. Number 4 is this one right here. This is a note block flying machine using these standard diggers that you might have seen before. And there's a rig on the back that hooks them all up to a single note block. So they all launch TNT forwards, and it all blows up. And what's really cool is you can take this down to diamond level and then just hit the button. It launches this, and then see if there are any diamonds. If there aren't, then you can just keep blasting. And it's a really neat flying machine design. I'm going to wait for this thing to blow up next. Alright, next up over here is one known as the Horizon Obliterator, and it is well worthy of its title. What this thing does is it's basically the Line Digger, only 1,000,000 times better. This is what it looks like when it flies. It just drops millions, not millions, but it drops ridiculous amounts of TNT, and as you can see, it takes a very, very powerful computer to run this thing the way it's supposed to be run. Like, as you can see, as long as you go and load everything in correctly, that was unexpected, but you can just go in and load everything correctly, and as long as you do that, it should run about fine. But yeah, it's a very laggy flying machine, though it does do a lot of destruction, and I think this is the one that I'm going to be using in my Origin Realms project, if I don't use like a full-on World Eater, because off camera I use a lot of full-on World Eaters, and on camera sometimes, but this might be what I use. Number 2 on our list of flying machines is this one right here. It is a design by Ilmango. I've added a few modifications to it as well, but it is a tunnel borer similar to that one, only it's much slimmer, and it's activated by a minecart. So you just do this, and now it fully auto mines for you, and it's perfectly timed and everything due to this timer circuit in the back here that takes a moment to run. And like this design is absolutely brilliant. Ilmango, you did an excellent job. But now we get to the grand finale, the time where we build my favorite flying machine design of all time, and that would be this one. This design, I truly believe, is revolutionary, because what it can do is it goes 4 directions. So if I grab a button and a redstone torch, I can demonstrate. But this flying machine is a 4x5x5 footprint, and it can go 4 directions. So that means it can go this way, this way, this way, this way, and stop in between. And it's much smaller than modern designs. And I was gonna do a video about testing old redstone and seeing if it still works, and I felt that this one deserved a video of its own. And while I didn't end up giving it its own video, it still got in a video. So how you run it is, say you want to go this way, you place a button on the piston, not the observer. If you place something on top of this observer, the entire thing falls apart. But you click this button, and the entire thing flies this way. Pretty much the only place where you can just sit there and have it be safe is right here. But it's still really awesome. And you can just fly this way, and if you want to stop, you place this redstone torch on the side, again, not the top, the side of this observer. You do that, and it stops. And you can do that on all 4 sides. And while I will not give you a schematic of it, because, like I said, I don't know how to do that yet, I will give you a build tutorial, because I've memorized how to build this thing from a video by Dylan D. So here's how you build this thing from the ground up. You're gonna go up a few blocks, like this, and you've got to have a 2-block pillar. I'm actually gonna make it a tad higher. Then you're gonna take an observer. I'm also gonna grab some pistons. By the way, guys, if you're trying to build this in survival mode, it is so cheap. Here's the material list. Oh, it's back up at the top. Material list. There's only 26 slime blocks, 13 observers, 8 pistons, and 8 sticky pistons, which is ridiculously cheap for a flying machine, especially one of this capability. But, so you place an observer there, break that one, and so you've got the observer facing up like that. Then on the top slime block, you're going to place pistons going all the way around. Then from down here, place pistons going in like that on both sides, like this. Once that's done, you're going to grab your slime blocks and build like this. You're just going to build that on all 4 sides. Kind of looks like a blaze. Once you've got that done, you're going to sit here and place some observers facing downwards and pointing up into the pistons. And you're going to do that on the other side as well. Then you're going to place slime blocks like this on the bottom of both sides, but not for these, because with these, you're going to place them on the top. Once you've got that done, you should have something that looks like this, a bunch of T's and upside down T's. After that, you're going to place regular pistons, emphasis on regular. I tried it the other way around and it just falls apart. But regular pistons right there on both sides and right here on both sides. When you're done, this should be the result. After you've got this result, if you've got this result, that is, which is what you should have, you grab some observers and place one here and one here. And then from here, you're going to place observers facing away from the flying machine and pointing into it on both sides like this. Then you come to the bottom here and place observers in here like that. Once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. And this is the final product. Then all you need to do is grab your buttons and some torches and get a move on. And as you can see, it's fully functional. The exact design you just built with 26 slime blocks, 13 observers, I believe, and 8 of each piston. You have something that does this. It goes all 4 directions, and I've found that its most useful applications are using it as a boat. Yes, it goes through water. I've found it very useful when I go end busting, because you can locate end cities with it and not fall into the void. And it's very reliable. I wouldn't recommend it for 2 people, because me and my brother tried it, and I was just sitting here because I'm the only one who knows how to drive it, and he's just sitting back here trying to stay on, and it's very tricky. You have to line it up like this. I keep double jumping. You have to line it up like this and jump on. What we eventually ended up doing was just sitting like this. You crouch on the side and sit here like that. But yeah, we found that's the only way to do it, because an alternative is literally just sitting on this piston right here. And Josiah found that to be deadly, because he gets pushed off when we go a different direction. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll keep you posted on my flying machines and such. I have been learning how to design flying machines recently, so I'll have some videos about that. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!